Over 20 years ago, it was recognised that there was a need for organised and sustainable development of aquaculture within the context of integrated coastal zone management. Led by BIM, Ireland Seafood Development Agency, with significant support from Marine Institute of Ireland, Irish Farmers Association and Údarás na Gaeltachta, framework for the coordination of local aquaculture development was established. Throughout this time, CLAMs has been a system for the coordination of aquaculture, incorporating best practice initiatives, single bay management approaches with coastal zone management policy and county development plans. Significant resources were allocated. There was stakeholder engagement, including with shellfish and finfish operators, communities and local groups. In terms of human resources, a regional development officer was appointed in each region who, among other development work, acted as a CLAMs liaison officer and facilitator. Specific projects were then initiated with funding coming from the Irish government and EU programmes to support the CLAMs groups and their work and their aspirations, I suppose, within the bays of what they could do and improve. In terms of challenges, any process that has been in operation for more than 20 years is challenged in keeping things fresh and sustaining engagement. When there is a key issue which is concerned, there is a high level of engagement and intensity of interaction. However, that's not sustainable over a longer period, mainly because everybody is busy. Producers are busy with their sites, with production, with staff, with administration. So they can only put so much energy into it at various times. So in order to keep things fresh and make sure that information is up to date, we've gone to all 13 CLAMs groups. We've revisited all the information that was there on them. We've updated that. And at the same time, we asked them to pick 5 key priorities that were important to them in 2021, 2022. Each of them picked 5 key priorities. Some of them resonate at a very local level, and some of them resonate nationally across a lot of groups. We have mapped these priorities against the National Strategic Plan for Sustainable Aquaculture to see how they align with the actions in that. The main benefit or impact of CLAMs as a process is that it provides a collective consensus building forum for aquaculture operators. It allows them to reach a majority consensus around issues which might affect them, whether it's water quality, environmental status of their bays, licensing issues, use of space within the bay, safe navigation, or collective approaches to invasive alien species. While it is a non-statutory and it has no legal basis, it does give that space for operators to come together to collectively tackle a problem and come up with a solution or contribute towards a solution on that problem, which is one of the absolutely key and maybe underappreciated benefits of it. In terms of lessons learned, there are probably 3 things. Strong support is needed to set up and to keep CLAMs groups going. And that is something that you would have to engage with over years. Keeping CLAMs members engaged even when there's no emergency, so that you have a functioning unit when something urgent does emerge, where it's critical that a solution is arrived at. And positive communication. We all too often hear the bad news stories, and the good news stories need to get out there as much. And these are still things that we are working on.